Hey everyone, Optimus Wilbur here, and this video is not suitable for children under the age of 13. This is aimed at young collectors and adult collectors. Let's start the video. Welcome everyone back to another Optimus Wilbur Reviews, and if you want to make Baby Grimlock happy, why not hit the subscribe button, like the video, even leave a comment, share it amongst your Transformer friends. This helps the channel out so much. And today, it's a little blast from the past actually. This is a Toyhax video. But you may remember my very first video which I did on the channel, which was the Armoured Knight Optimus Prime from Age of Extinction. Now, that is not this bot, because that's that bot. This is the standard Legends class you got with Hasbro, and on Toyhax one day I just seen the decals for it and I took a shot. Just took a shot for them. I really didn't want to do anything else with Age of Extinction. I'm not a fan of the movie. I think it's actually worse than Revenge of the Fallen, and I hate Revenge of the Fallen. But the Knight Optimus Prime premise is great. I love the look of Prime. So naturally, when all the toys came out, for some strange reason, and I'll show you in this video, I have a ton of the Knight Optimus Primes. I don't know why, but getting like the first edition Optimus Prime was horrendous for this this figure. Then of course this is the one we've got, the leader class. But it was lacking in a few things, notably like some details, like small details that I think they could have easily did. Whereas Takara did it with the Black Knight and the Armoured Knight, whereas the detail in that is just incredible. And I'll showcase the two of them next to each other throughout the video. But the decals done a job and a half on this, to the point I'm in love. So where do we start with this? Well, just look at the chrome. Look at the chrome going down the side. Now, we know that was the bit that was always chromed. And this bit here. We've got decals here and here to finish this off. A nice decal here in the Western Star, and that even outshines the Takara one. The Takara one doesn't have that. I mean, the Takara one's missing colour for here. It's just all blue and even chrome here. So the fact that Toyhax took these, added a little bit extra decals on here, just coming down like the pipes, really finished that off. And you can see at the back, now that just used to always be blue, and now we've got the silver decal there as well, similar to the Takara one. One thing I do love, however, gone are those yellow horrible windows. Now we've got nice black ones. It's got this nice little silver thin stripe, as you can see, going around the window, so it just pops ever so nicely. It's a nice effect to it. And we have the new Autobot decals up here. Small little decals, just for lights. But overall, that looks incredible. I mean, if I was to put these two side by side now, you can see that there is a massive total difference. Don't get me wrong, this one is a far superior figure. The paint is fantastic compared to this, but the decals really help this one. And I've always wanted to come back and revisit that figure, because it was my very first video and I didn't have the equipment I have now. Down at the back, nice flames here, which were never present. We'll get to this shield eventually, because I'm just in love with that shield. Toyhax have also added like metal parts with black decals here, which continue round all the way at the back, where now we've got lights as well. So the thought of them which was missing from this bot, like there was a lot of things missing from this bot that just simple decals have fixed it up. Now we zoom in, you can see those decals back in action, those windows, which I really do love. But I'm going to bring them away, and now we've got two stripes coming down here, which is similar, again, to that version. But they've also added blue ones down here, which this version does not. So that makes that neat and tidy. We've got the lights here, again, lights here, and down the side we've got two decals to represent like to the grille here, and of course here. Again, they were just painted red, and it just looks so plain. I mean, overall now, if you're looking at those two trucks, without me telling you what one's which, and you knowing your homework on them, they look the exact same, apart from one's got longer flames than the other. But in reality, that's the Takara one, that's a Hasbro. And if I want to change up things even more, there is a Black Knight, just to add them in as well. So it's kind of cool that now I finally have a bot that I wanted, because I like the premise. Like I said, I like the premise of the Night Optimus Prime. The first edition was horrendous, and I had to wait for those two coming out. So I got this one instead, and with Leader Grimlock. And it was lacking. It was very lacking. But now you can see it can slot right in with the two Takara bots, and the decals really do help it. They really do help this bot, which really did need it. And you're going to see that in robot mode as well. Like I said, I've got a fascination with this figure, and I also have the Last Night Leader Class Optimus Prime, which was a terrible repaint of the Age of Extinction one. It was so lazy, and he is forever still in his box. I've never took him out, along with Leader Class Megatron, which I really should, because I really do like that. But yeah, I've got this thing about the Night Optimus Prime. That one's a horrific one. The Voyager class is good. They three just kick ass. The Takara ones are just supreme if you're going to properly rate them. But now that's that done, let's now go into robot mode and showcase the decals that are on that and where it's fixed the figure. And I can now show you compared to the Takara one as well, and how it pops just that little bit more because there's chrome on it compared to Takara. And we'll finish off the video. Before we get into the figure, let's look at weapons. Now, that's a sword obviously he gets with him, that horrible yellow. But now we've got nice decals going up the middle of it to at least give it something. A metallic red with the chrome look. I still kind of wish that I actually chromed this entire sword. It's a sort of silver. I'm not a big fan of the yellow. Plus, it doesn't even look like the sword used in the movie. But where the decals just outshined everything was in the shield. Now, we all know that was just grey and red. There was nothing to it. And just look at that. The flame decals just pop instantly. And I actually like it over this. Now, this was the shield for the Takara Prime. And there's it meant to be closed up. So the decals have done an incredible job there. And I wonder if the decals would have fitted that. I wonder. But I really do dig that. That just looks nice. Just the colours on that are just beautiful. I love that blue and red. Absolutely dig it. Now, the figure. Let's take a look at Prime in all his glory. Now, right away, you can see the chest. With that chrome looks, that's one thing I did love about this Prime. I love the chrome on him. The decals instantly make it stand out even more with the red and blue flames. And a nice little touch up here I do wish there was more up here, or some in the helmet, which would have gave extra to the face, because we know that mask was, a lot of it was silver compared to it was blue. But I'm happy how it looks there. Now, if you were to compare him to the Takara one, you can see there is much more detail. So Toyhax did their best with what they had, and I think they've knocked it out of the park. They've actually made the figure look brilliant. Moving them down, decals in here now, which brightens that up, and moving down the legs. Now, I'm going to give you a heads up on this one if you do decide to get this kit. I'll turn it around and make it easy to see. We've got flame decals coming in here. A decal wraps round, and a silver one it wraps round. Now, the decals in here must be something similar to what Toyhax probably used to use when making their decals. And peeling them off is not the best because I actually ripped. So if I zoom in for that, you actually see the rip right there. And there's one just bubbling. So I have to keep my eyes on them. But it does match the legs here, but there's not a flame in here. I don't think there was a flame in the outside leg in the actual robot. I could be wrong, or it could be because that's the flame here. And it's just the transformation process. One issue I had with this bot was its hands. Now, we know these were all just plain red. And just look at that. What a difference, just putting a couple of bits of blue on a decal and it just matches with that red. It just makes it look so much nicer. Now, of course, the right colours were these. If I bring in this prime again. But again, Toyhax done a brilliant job fixing something Hasbro should have really just did in the first place. And it's on the other side as well, with nice decal, silver decal, sorry, under here. And everything matches. It's a nice lineup. And the only thing I would say, on the website, they don't show you this. They show you the top of the arm, but not underneath. And there's another decal, it's like that. If we come to the leg, and there's two decals in there. There's two blue ones. It just fit in there. And what I'm going to do, if I can do this, get light in there. Those decals fit there. But again, in the video, the pictures on the website, unfortunately, it doesn't show you them. Now let's put all his weapons on. Have a look-see of what he's like now. With his weapons on and the decals, I think it will show up better when I look in the video, not on a small screen, my camera. That looks beautiful. It's not many times that I can look at one of the Age Extinction bots or the Last Night bots and go, wow, that's blown me away. But the decals have done that. The shield looks incredible. That looks fantastic. The chest looks brilliant. The sword, I still think I could have just chromed it and then applied the decals, which would have finished that off, I think. A bit too late now. I don't really want to go back peeling them off. But overall, I'm happy. If you've got the Hasbro Legends class of Knight Optimus Prime, I would totally recommend this. Totally recommend this to fix your figure. And they weren't that dear, which was surprising for considering how long the figure's been out. And like Siege and Earthrise is now kicking off, and the decals for Earthrise I imagine will be coming very soon. But it just fixes a figure which I think it needed fixed, and I'm more than happy with that. So let's get the two Takara bots in with them to see what they look like next to them now. And just to finish things off, there's the three Optimus Primes standing together. Those leader classes are just incredible. The Black Knight's probably my favourite still. That is a Nemesis Prime. And maybe I will review him one day, but it was actually nice to get this guy back out. Being that was my very first ever video, I might leave a link in for the video. You can go back and have a laugh to see how far I've came with the equipment, cameras and stuff, and intro, and probably how I review a figure now. That was 2 years ago and a lot is growing. But to come back, like, kind of full circle, and now it's a Toyhax one and it's fixed a Prime. I do like this toy, regardless of the faults with the backpack and stuff. I do like the Night Optimus Prime, and looking at it now with those two, I'm happy. I'm extremely happy. So, totally recommend it if you've got that Legends. Sorry, I keep saying that because I've done a Legends video. That I'm firing out content, by the way. The leader size Optimus Prime from Age of Extinction. I'd imagine the decals would work with the Last Night. I don't know how good they would look because it's a totally different shade of blue and red. But if you've got the Age of Extinction, the decals look perfect, and I totally recommend it, guys. Absolutely recommend it, and I'll leave a link in the description for them as well. Up next, more Toyhax and more Siege, because I'm starting the Metroplex. So it's not Metroplex per se, but it's obviously that little guy likes to run about with him, and he came out in Siege, so I done the decals for 6 Gun, and we also have a knockoff Prime coming very soon. So I will see you all next time, Transformer fans. Thank you for everyone who tuned in today's video. If you want to make Baby Grimlock happy, why not hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. All new videos are always coming right here in Optimus Wilbur Reviews. If you'd like to follow me in any of my social media links, all the descriptions are in the description box below. And of course, as always, I cannot stress this enough, I wish to thank Cybertronic Spree for allowing me to use their song Cybertronic Warrior as the theme of this channel. Guys, this is an incredible band that does incredible covers, and recently just done an amazing album of the Transformers 1986 movie soundtrack. Please follow them and all their social media links. I have every description in the description box below. Please check them out, and as always, Transformer fans, till all are one.